So I know one of them's like Casper, but who is that? What is a Mr. Mischief? Is he an old cartoon? I thought this would smell like cinnamon. It does not. Hot Stuff, the Little Devil. Who is, okay, this is Casper and this is Hot Stuff, the Little Devil. Hey guys, Madeline Monroe here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel for today's video. I'm back and we have some fun hair. We have some new piercings that I'm just currently hiding because I'm doing makeup, and I don't know why, it just feels more natural to tuck it while I'm doing makeup. Anyway, that's not important. So for today's video, I'm finally going through this pile I have on my floor. I have not that much anymore. Okay, but we still have a ColourPop collection, the Pokemon collection, and then a Profusion Halloween collection that sat on the floor because I was really going through it. But we're going through it now. This was the Valentine's Day collection, which was kind of confusing to me whenever I was looking at it because it has Casper. So Profusion, we love Profusion here. I have most of these stuff over in my makeup container, all of it's Profusion. I love them. They're a really good, cheap, you know, affordable brand that has good quality products, in my opinion. I've recently, the last makeup video that I did was on the Matcha collection. I liked it. It was okay. But I do want to say, my main takeaway with every Profusion video that I do, especially one that has an eyeshadow palette, there's two formulas. It's kind of like Morphe in that sense. There's one that's really good, really creamy, really blendable, and there's one that just is just powder. Like, you look at it wrong and it's gone. So we're gonna see which one this is. I feel like the past few ones I've gotten have been decent, so I don't know if maybe something's changed, but I know for a while with like Dreamscape and even the Festival palette, I'd gotten it at one point and it was really great, and I did a video. I got it again like after mine had ran out or it broke. I don't remember what happened. And it just was so chalky on my eyes that I just really didn't end up using it. And I ended up throwing that away with like a few others. I've noticed with like some the mattes, but more like neutral colors palettes, they feel a little bit more chalky. I might not know what I'm talking about. I've been out of the game for a hot minute, so we don't know. But this was the Valentine's drop, which was confusing because who is Hot Stuff? I don't know this man. I know Casper, which a Valentine's Casper moment, okay. He's been kind of their little Halloween launch for a few years now. They really like Casper. I like Casper too. And it's old Casper. It's not anything 3D-ified. It's like very old cartoon Casper. So I'm guessing these two know each other. I don't know that man. I was looking at the lip oils, and it says Hot Stuff, the Little Devil, and then Casper the Friendly Ghost. So he's a little devil, but then I also saw something called like Mr. Mischief, I think, on the box that was containing these. I don't know this man. Okay, I have no connection, so I don't really care. Sounds bad. But I was curious about this color palette. It is a very, very interesting one. I went through all the trouble of like going off camera and getting all of these packages off so I could not look like an idiot when I went to open stuff up on camera. And of course I didn't get the tape that was on the latch. So this is the color palette. This looks cool. I like this, but hey, where's he at? We did have a moment with the matcha with these little beads that I thought was gonna be really cool, and it ended up being a weird gel. If any of these are a weird gel, I'm going to scream. I hate gel on my eyes. I hate my eyes feeling sticky and wet. unless it's like the vibe for that day, which it's never been the vibe for me on any given day. So it's just confusing. How do I get this? Okay, here's the little peel. Oh, love it. Okay, I really wish, like, I know there's no space to do the names of them somewhere, but I really wish they weren't on this. So this little, like, it looks white on camera, it looks blue in person, but this one right here, it's a shimmer glitter. I think it's a glitter. It's chunky and it looks amazing, as is this. I'm very excited for these glitters. Profusion glitters that are in these eyeshadow palettes are the best thing on this planet. They are the best thing. If I don't use anything else, I'm going to use their glitters. The big chunky ones, they set so well. They look so magnificent. They look excellent. Okay. But yeah, it's got just a interesting variety. I guess one is supposed to be Casper and one's supposed to be the hot stuff guy. It's got just like two of them that are pressed with some little flames and some stars, but it has a lot of really dark, which is interesting. And then it goes to these purples and these oranges and yellows and like some blue greens. It's just an interesting color story. It makes sense and it feels cohesive, don't get me wrong. And then you have this one that kind of just blends both the light and the dark colors, which I think is kind of cool. And that's the one I'm going in with first. Ooh. I don't know why I feel like it maybe felt a little bit wet, but I think I'm just crazy. I think it's just creamy. It feels a little bit more pigment than shimmer. I was thinking it was going to be like a glitter, but you can layer it. It's fine. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm going in with this blue. Oh, it's a chunky girl. Look at her. I did do two, by the way, just so you know, for this one right here. It's just white. It's just wet. Oh my gosh, I love it. Cut back to me being like, I've never wanted a wet look on my eyes, when in reality, I like my glitters to look almost wet. That's a purple, and I did double this as well. All of these have been doubled so far. Let's do this yellow. So this is one of the yellow, which I don't even know. That's cute. It's gold. Not yellow, but it's gold. That's only one, so that's pretty well. I like that. What else can we do? There's this like, oh, it's giving hard candy. So it is this black with some red glitter chunks. And that looks about how I imagined. That actually looks kind of cool. But I said hard candy because I remember in middle school, hard candy had these like baked eyeshadows. If I can find a picture, I'm gonna put it here. And it had like some reflected, it didn't have glitter in it. These have glitter chunks, and that's why it's showing up. But this is technically what it was supposed to do with blue. And you would just have like navy blue eyes, and it was not a move. Should not have been wearing that in middle school, but hey, I was in love. I was in love with that eyeshadow. Couldn't wear it anywhere because, again, what am I doing with some navy blue eyes? So that's the yellow, and these are just one swatching right now. They feel a little chalky, but I will say this, they are building really well. This is the second. I mean, they're thick, they're pigmented. I don't know how they're gonna go on the eyes. I don't really use a whole lot of orange and yellow, and honestly, with what I'm wearing today, I wasn't planning on doing anything too crazy because I gotta go somewhere, so I don't think I'm gonna rock the orange, but let's look at the purples real quick because the purples are really hard to do. Ooh, come through. That is one swatch. Look at them. They are bright. I'm very surprised. Let's do this blue. Ooh, this one feels creamy. This is the formula I'm talking about, this blue. See how pigmented it is? That is one swatch with my thumb. But these mattes feel a little bit drier, a little bit chalkier, and then this matte, this blue, had like a creamier texture. I don't know what they're doing. We'll see how well they work out. But I mean, we got a decent amount of stuff swatched. There was only like some grays and stuff that I didn't get to swatch. Oh wait, no. Okay, let me try to get this gold off. There is this black and red that is looking like it is maybe just a top coat moment, because that just looks like black. But we'll put it next to that other one. Yeah, this is just a black. Okay. Because see here, I don't know if you can see, you see those flecks? Those are in there, that's glitter. This right here, it was black. Let me see, I can show you what it looked like. I think it's the heat. Oh no, it's You're So Fire. But it's got the black and the red, if you can see it. The red were just a top coat that just came off with a dazzle. That's not something that's like baked into it. But even if it was, honestly, like let's be 100%. You have such a strong pigment of a black color anyway. It's going to be very hard for a shimmer shade of red to really come on through. Like at the most, it could have given it maybe a reflective red moment, but there's a reason that this one showed and this one didn't. This is the glittery flex. That's why it's showing a color, which I think is really cool. And I think that it could be a really cool eyeshadow color. So there's that. But I'm gonna go clean up. I'm gonna do an eye look, and then I'll do the rest of my makeup. Try these little plumping serums, because that's what these are. We have, I think this is just it's either clear or it's red. I can't tell you because the bottle's red. And then this purple is like a pink glitter moment. So that's gonna look really cute either way. So I'm gonna go clean. Okay, so what do we want to do today? I'm probably gonna end up wearing a white hoodie. I don't think I'm gonna do anything too dark. I say as I like end this video with a crazy smoky eye. I think we're gonna play with some of the purples. So we're gonna do maybe a mixture between those two. And that's gonna be our outer color. Okay, I really went in very light and it's actually there. That's crazy. I was expecting to have to really pigment that. But I'm gonna take it and I'm going to start kind of, ooh, okay. Hey, this is gonna look crazy. Trust the process, maybe. But I'm gonna start blending it out. Carving out my eye. I have hooded eyes, so I have to like stare weird. But once we finish that, we're gonna go in with this light purple, which looks blue on screen. Maybe I'm colorblind. But then the gray, and then we're gonna top it with that. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. It's gonna look like every other eye look I do, honestly. Maybe I'll get back to doing really crazy eye makeup. I haven't done that in years, and I was looking at it the other day. I had so much fun doing crazy eye makeup. I did a tie-dye one once, and that was so much fun. That was during COVID, though. Like, I feel like I haven't done anything fun like that since COVID, which is really sad. I'm gonna take this, like, periwinkle color. We're gonna just put that in the center. Make that our little blend color. And then go in with the gray and put that on the rest of our lid, because that gray is not even gonna matter, because we're gonna put that wet topper over it. We can go ahead and do that. And I just kind of, ooh, she's so pretty. I love it. And then I go and do my brow bone too, because highlight. These glitters, again, phenomenal. I will use them as eye topper. I will use them as highlight. Blinding. I'm already wearing highlight, but blinding. Like, you can see where I kind of had some. It's just such a wet highlight, and I love it. So let me just finish doing that, because I kind of got a little bit carried away. Okay, anyway. Oh, you don't even need a lot. But let's go back. So we're gonna take that purple again. I'm going really, really just dapping that purple, because I am so scared of like getting it too thick and not being able to blend it. But it's actually doing an amazing job. I'm so proud of this purple right now. I've had troubles with purples. Purples have not really been my biggest fan. It's always really hard for me to do anything with purple, makeup, hair. It just doesn't want a purple for me. But this is really, really cute. So I'm gonna take that periwinkle again and we're gonna dap, make it kind of a blending color. Kind of mute it just a little bit. And my cat's playing with my trash. I love that. I have like a mountain. Not a mountain, I'm not dirty. I have just a few boxes and stuff I need to take out. And that's getting done today. But I just needed to finish doing my makeup. And this is really cute. Oh, this is gonna look so good. It's so like subtle, but it's like a pop of color. Oh, I love it. I haven't liked my eyeshadow in a hot minute, and that's really sad. But yeah, I'm fixing to go off camera, do the other eye, lash, whatever. We actually did our brows beforehand today, so that's kind of a fun thing. I don't have to worry about that, even though they're like disgusting me right now. I hate. Ugh. Anyway, that's not the point of the video. I'm gonna finish doing this. We're gonna test these lip plumpers, and then I have to go. Okay, we are finished, and I have set my face, and I'm waiting for it to dry. That's why I look crazy shiny. Also had some issue with my eyeliner, so that's fine. But we're gonna look at these. So this is the Little Devil. I thought it would have a smell. I'm curious if, because it says lip plumping, if these are about to like burn. It honestly just feels like a clear gloss. It doesn't have, like, I think it does have a little pink tint to it. I don't feel any, like, tingles. Because all lip plumping stuff have something that's aggravating your lips. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Ooh, this one's thicker. I'm just gonna mix the glosses. This one just has more shimmer to it. I don't feel anything doing plumpingness. It doesn't have any like directions if it's like a, oh, like 5 minutes you'll have plumper lips. I guess we'll keep talking, and I guess if my lips look bigger, they look bigger. I think it's a fun lip gloss. If you're wanting something like super intense. I still remember, I don't know if they even make it anymore. I know it's the big joke of that Too Faced lip injection plumper thing. That was crazy. I don't even like remember it really plumping my lips, but I remember it burning. And that's all I can remember from that. So this isn't burning. It's shiny. I think they're great little glosses. Would I probably buy them again? Probably not, because I have a lot of great little glosses that I actually need to get through. Because I don't really wear a whole lot of lip gloss, and I should. And this is cute colors together, like these two. This little red and then that pink glitter over it. They feel fine. It's not burning, so there's that. And yeah, I think I'll use them. They're fine. But I hate that it's like advertised as plumping, and I don't really feel plumped unless it's like doing it secretly. But I don't feel it. And then, so for that, I would give it, it's great gloss, but out of 5, maybe like 3 out of 5, because it's not plumping. Unless I did it wrong. There's always the chance that I just did it wrong. But for 2 little lip glosses, I think they're fine. I think they're cute. I don't really remember how much they cost. I think they were relatively cheap too. So, I mean, like, if you want some new glosses. But, I mean, you could, I don't even know if there is like 99-cent gloss anymore because of how crazy things have gotten. But there might be, you know, something cheaper if you're just wanting a gloss and you might be paying extra for a plumping factor, or if you're wanting a plumping factor. I don't think this really is doing it, but anyway, The eyeshadow palette I really liked. I like that it has that little hint of purple. I think that it blended well with the other colors that I used, just from that gray to like bluish purple to the dark purple. Very subtle, very much what I was going for, because with my hair, I'm trying not to do too crazy of everything else because my hair is already the wow factor. I can't take away from that. But I at least wanted it to look like I actually tried to do my makeup today. Ugh, lashes are killing me lately. Ugh, anyway, but I did like it, and I think it has a lot of different colors in it, and it could be really fun for like some cute and crazy, like, okay, there we go. I was struggling to open it again, but like with the oranges and the like all these really dark colors really were vibrant. So I feel like all of these together could be a really cute, different makeup looks. And you have your option to go softer, or if you want, you have like all the way to black, basically. I think that in almost every palette imaginable, they at least have the bare essentials to do a like black smoky eye, because you have your lighter colors and you could literally finish it with any of these darker colors. I basically did like a purplish smoky eye, just didn't really go too deep with that purple, but we wanted to kind of smoke it out, and that's kind of my go-to whenever I'm having to go to town. I'll just three colors, that's all you need. 3, and one of them's a shimmer, literally just a shimmer. That's all you ever need. I really did like the shimmers in this palette. They had some really crazy cool. I want to see if I can maybe do something with this gold. I don't wear a whole lot of gold. I don't even wear like gold jewelry. It's just not something I gravitate towards, but I think that it would be really cool to maybe do like my hair color one of these days. I would have to get the green blue from a different palette, obviously. But like the yellow, the gold, like try to make something really cool happen with it. I think that that could be possible. I think this is a good one for, you know, a more creative pop of color, but it does also have a few more natural-ish. I'll say ish because it doesn't really have a whole lot of browns, but it does have that gray smoke type of natural. So that's just something to be aware of, that this isn't probably your bare essentials type palette. But yeah, this is a good palette. I did like it. Would I get it again? Maybe. I think that I would actually get it again if I needed to. But a lot of the times Profusion does have a lot of kind of similar palettes. But I just hadn't seen them with this color scheme, and they did have those 3 that kind of had really cool just shadow pigments, where the red fought flames into the white on this one, and then the glitter black, and then the red speckled. Like it had some kind of cool ones that I wanted to try and just see. Even though like 2 of those kind of worked. The Hey Hot stuff, which was the flame, it was kind of like a red pigmented shimmer, basically, is what it turned into, which wasn't bad. The black and red speckle one that was at the bottom, it is basically just a black eyeshadow. I feel like a lot of stuff just absorb that color, and so unless I did it wrong and it was supposed to be a little bit more reflective red, then that's on me. I try to, as soon as I get a black shadow on my skin, try to get it off as soon as possible, because I'll get it everywhere. Like I'd already gotten it on my legs at that point. But this little glitter one, that one was cool. I feel like it accomplished what that other one was trying to do, with the fact that it had the black, but it had those sparkles, and I felt like the black shadow didn't really overtake the sparkles, so that was kind of neat. I would give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. I feel like there was maybe some room for improvement, like with anything. It might not be my everyday go-to. I say watch me use it every day. But I did like it, and I felt like this was a better formula. So this was kind of like a more fun type palette to get. I still don't know what Hot Stuff is. I don't know what the little devil guy is, but hey. It was a cool palette. I liked the look I ended up making, and yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I have no idea how long this ended up actually being, even though I only like reviewed 2 products basically. But that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna try to get more consistent and really hammer down this schedule, since I have had a lot of life changes and have a little bit more free time. But with that said, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. If you're not new here, turn on the bell to be notified every time I upload, every Monday and Friday, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.